Okay, here we are back in Sentinels of Earth Prime, and it's time to go up against Hades, who I believe is the nemesis of Daedalus. So there's the symbol, let's have a look. So Daedalus is a bit of an interesting one where you need to juggle the amount of cards in your hand, otherwise you go kaboom. Hence why his power is discard 2 but only draw 1. And they do warn you complexity 3, he's like absolute 0 in that regard. We're going to take Johnny Rocket because he's good to bring with someone who runs equipment cards. We have not run Lady Liberty yet, so we'll grab her. And don't know, I don't know what she runs, but we can grab Bowman, I guess. And for the environment, we will be going to Tartarus, which actually seems to be the easiest of the environments, go figure, right? So we'll run over how everyone works when we get into the game, but for now, let's fight. You have defied death for too long. No longer. I have defied your realm for millennia, as I now defy you. So when we hit Daedalus' turn, we'll go over how Hades works. So out comes the Skeletal Remnant. I have to admit, I actually like what I hear for the background for this place so far. These ones are always kind of fun. So you put this card in the hero play area, player searches the card for a deck and puts it into play, then shuffles their deck. When this card is destroyed, that player discards their hand and destroys all non-character cards. Then search their trash for one card and put it into their hand. So I'm going to give this to Johnny Rocket, I think. He's kind of like guys where you want to build up. Then again, what does she have? Actually, we're going to give it to her. So, for Blazing Torch, this changes based on your HP. You may draw an additional card during your draw phase, or play an additional card, or use a power if you're pretty banged up. In case you're wondering, I'm looking specifically for ongoings. So, this will protect us right away, but it's going to destroy itself. Yeah. So, she goes into suicide bomber mode there. I think I'm going to go with Blazing Torch. At the battle's end, she stood undimmed. So here comes the Nemesis shot. So he's causing us to hit ourselves, that's what it is. So he'll enter play as Diabolical Dealbreaker, reveal a hero -1 spirits and put them into play, everything else goes back. At the end of the villain turn, the hero with the highest HP deals itself hero infernal damage. If no one's dealt damage this way, the top card of the villain deck is played. So if you're able to either mitigate this or do like Pseudo can, where you can turn it into Psychic and then block it, that will cause him to play his next card. There are 4 packs in play, he'll flip. And the hero character with the lowest HP can deal themselves 5 infernal damage. If no damage is dealt this way, then he just plays yet another card. So this will hit the guy with the highest for 2 melee, and then when it's destroyed it heals Hades. My Legions of the Dead have no limit. Cerberus deals the 3 with the highest 3 melee damage, and when he goes down he plays the next card. Notice he's a little bulky at 9 HP. But the Gates of Tartarus have a Guardian. And then a repeat of the Remnant. So we showed Daedalus, discard 2, draw 1. As for what all he has, when this card enters play, you regain 2 HP. Powers, discard all before cards in your hand, destroy all of your equipment cards other than this one, then destroy this card. So, it's a failsafe. This is like a way to get rid of your equipment before it goes sky high. So at the end of your turn, if you have 7 or more cards in your hand, Daedalus will hit himself for fire damage and then destroy this card. Once again, Pseudo can block that for you if you do the Psychic thing. Draw 2 cards, deals up to 3 targets, 2 energy damage each. We have Immortality's Burden, gain 2 HP, and then if you're ever the only active hero, destroy the card. So very handy to get out there because it doesn't have any sort of drawback. And then Sensorium Sweep. Draw 4 cards, reveal the top 4 cards of one deck, discard 2, put 2 back in any order. So I'm kind of leaning towards this one. So we drew the Hoplite Armor. So this is handy for blocking some of the damage, and its power is useful because we get to discard a card and play a card, gain 2 out of our hand. So we'll go ahead and hit him. We'll hit Cerberus. And we'll poke one of these. Fly free. Discard a card, play a card, return this card to your hand. So Johnny Rocket, he has the Guise thing except without hitting anyone. We have Flurry of Blows, deals 1 target 1 melee damage, and if you can destroy a Momentum, which is one of his ongoing cards, to repeat that. So if you can get a little bit of damage amplification, like an Inspiring Presence or some sort of equivalent to that, this can start to add up, but you have to really get all those Momentums out. Oh, I missed. So we have Free For All here. Johnny Rocket deals X targets 2 melee damage or X of the Momentums in play, and then you have to pop a Momentum. You have Interstate Charge, deal 1 target X melee damage, where it's the number of cards that enter this play this turn plus 1. Then you destroy Momentum. And then we have a Momentum card, Rapid Retrieval. When this card enters play, one player other than you may search their deck for an equipment card and put it into play, then shuffle their deck, and then you may draw 1 card. So for Daedalus, believe it or not, I would have wanted this one out, but since we have that, I'm thinking we should let Sleeping Dogs be. And did she have any equipment? I think it was mostly ongoings. Yeah. So we're going to give this to Bowman. And in case you're wondering, I brought him here for this, just so I had some equipment stuff to play off of. For picking up speed, when this card enters play, you may play a Momentum, then play a card. I'd rather draw right now, because like with Guys, you need to build up your hand. So here we have the 1-2 punch, deals a target 2 melee, 2 radiant. Ring the bell, deals villain target 2 melee damage. The next time that card's villain deck would be played, prevent the play. And finally, Light of Liberty. But this only lasts for the turn, sadly. Very handy for just trying to clear crap out. Her fury was that of a warrior goddess. And then let's heal. What does Bowman have? We're gonna get this Johnny Rocket. One hero draws 3, or heals 3, and then plays a card. So keep in mind, if not for that heal right here, well, each other hero, what I'm trying to get at is we are close to the threshold here. Anyway, we have knocked and loaded at the end of your turn. Discard an arrow, deal 2 projectile damage. Power is increasing damage by 2. We have destroy an environment card, which we need to hold on to. And speed shooting. Play up to 3 arrows. If you play 1 or fewer cards this way, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's an arrow, it goes into play. If not, it goes into your hand. So let's go for this. And, as we know, this is going to heal Hades, but we need to get that out of there so we don't get shredded. This card deals a non-spirit target with the lowest HP 2 projectile damage, which, unfortunately, is Johnny Rocket. Another Heart's Desire. So I'm going to give this to Lady Liberty again. Kind of leaning towards that one. Like, I'd want to hold on to that one. I don't actually want to play it yet. Let's go with this one. Listen to me. Stay down. Out comes Greedy Fool. One player may draw 3 cards. If any cards are drawn this way, Haze deals the hero character with the fewest cards in their play area 4 fire. Otherwise, he deals each hero 2 infernal. So we are much better having someone draw 3. Let's give it to Johnny Rocket. Out comes Crossroads Bargain. So to show this one, reveal the cards from the villain deck until a soul pack is revealed, put into play, discard the other cards. Each hero character with any soul packs in that play area deals itself 2 psychic damage. Before I forget, because I haven't been doing this, then we're agreed. Reveal the cards from the villain deck until one are... This is the one I'm looking at. Play this card in active hero play area. Increase damage dealt by characters in this play area by 2. Player may use additional power during their power phase. When this card is destroyed until the end of the turn, increase damage dealt to characters in this play area by 2, and that player may not use powers. And as you may have guessed... there's a case we made for giving this to Bowman. So, I will fly free here, so we can discard this Hoplite armor. And then I can play the other Hoplite armor to get a little bit more durable. I strive to fly higher for as long as I can. Just a few improvements here and there. The throwing arms of the soldiers of Tartarus never tire. So we're getting close to the danger spot. So let's do fast footwork here to draw 2. Fast footwork to draw 2 more. Okay, so how do we want to do this? Faster than a... well, you know. Let's get this out. So I'm going to hold on to rapid retrieval for the moment. We can pick up speed. Let's look at Tartarus. So each time a spirit would be dealt damage redirected to the skeletal phalanx with the highest HP, this card deals each non-spirit target 1 melee damage. They remember well the lessons of war. Hades boasts of his troops and their timeless tactics. So he's close to flipping. We'll do the chatter. So this is probably as good a time we'll get as any for the interstate charge. I just realized I stopped reading these again. Let's turn it up. How hard does Mach 10 hit? Hard? That's right, Chuckleheads, focus on me. This guy may copy powers, but he can't copy my style. So let's draw some more, because we need to get our momentum built back up. So I'm going to give this to Daedalus, and we will play Immortality's Burden. Card draw, let's give this back to Johnny Rocket. It's okay, it'll be alright. So we'll do knocked and loaded. So for our 2 powers, we're going to increase... Do we want to increase the damage just yet? So yeah, we'll increase the next damage. We will do our speed shot to play the acid arrow. Skip that. That will... Never mind. Just looking to see if we can get the extra arrow in play. I'd rather keep my arrow. Out comes Karen. At the end of the environment turn, one player may discard 2 cards. They do destroy 1 environment card. If no cards were discarded this way, the card deals each hero 2 infernal damage. So the one who has the most expendable cards is going to be Daedalus. So we can use that to help keep him under control. Forbidden Knowledge. Player draws 10 cards and discards 5. When this card's destroyed, hero character in the player deals itself 5 psychic damage, then they shuffle their hand in the deck and draw a card. I tell myself that I have no choice. Of course, we're giving this to Johnny Rocket. So I'm content to get rid of all these flurries. And for the zigzag windup, deal up to 2 targets 2 melee damage. Those are pretty helpful if I can get multiple card plays per turn. Probably gonna need this to play it though. I have to just get rid of that. So we actually do need to protect that card for the moment. We can get rid of rapid retrieval. I'm good to get rid of the torch. I think I'd rather get rid of speed shooting. Apparently it didn't matter at all. So for him, I think we got rid of that. What I'm going to do differently, though, is I'm going to have her get rid of your Heart's Desire. We can actually use this opportunity to get rid of this. So we're actually in good position to use the Atlas Gravity Well. So, deals each thing 2 energy damage and draws 3. That does mean it's going to hit Karen, whatever its name is. So we're going to draw 2, and we're going to draw 3. So yeah, I actually am better off not doing anything here. So I'm going to say no to that. Why did that not shoot? Hold on a second. Does it shoot at the start of his turn? Oh, that sucks. So yeah, I'll take the... I'm actually going to do everything then. So we'll do this so we can hit him. So notice the Gravity Well is not a limited card, you can actually play multiples of them. Just gotta be able to discard stuff. Weight of the World. Now we could Rapid Retrieval to get some stuff back for some of the guys, like... Equipment card-wise, we can get the Acid Arrow back. So we'll draw 2. Draw 2. Let's peek at Tartarus. Forgotten Spartan. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals the non-spirit target with the second highest HP, 1 projectile, 2 melee. For them, the war never ends. So this is actually good on top of the deck. Or wait, no. He is... Okay, yeah, so we'll just trash it, screw it. For them, the war never ends. So yeah, we're going to Rapid Retrieval. Okay, I screwed that up somehow. Redo this. Tartarus, trash. This is the one I need to play. So sadly, they forced me to do the momentums first. I'm gonna skip so I can play my anything. Actually, I don't think I have it anymore, do I? Let's do this one. One player may play a card. If they do, Hades deals the hero target with the most cards and play 4 Infernal. Well, since they're inviting me... We'll do the Distracting Chatter to do this. And we don't need that anymore. Then we can do the Interstate Charge. And then we can play the other Interstate Charge. Let's give this to Bowman. Oh, I misread that. So you're actually able to do all three of them. Now that I think about it, there were a bunch of cards I played here. I don't know if I got them all. 1, 2, I can do this all day. You can wear down anything eventually, I hope. So the zipline arrow is still for the environment destruction. We have the peerless shot where we can't be reduced. Let's draw 3. You only see the shots that hit because I remember the ones that didn't. So I'm kind of leaning towards playing that one. There it is. Sometimes the classics are the best. So we have the bullet arrow here. Deals 1 target 1 projectile damage and block the next instance of damage, but we don't need to do that. So we can do the acid arrow, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna trash the acid arrow. Out comes the Spartan still. Oh yeah, we can trash stuff with Daedalus. Don't need this one. Don't need that one. Goodbye, Spartan. Greedy fool. So we'll give this to Lady Liberty, even though I think this is going to be the final round. So yeah, I'm cool with that. This will heal him. And now we actually have stuff to play with. So we have the anti-gravity field. Daedalus is immune to damage from environment cards. At the start of your turn, either draw or destroy this card, so you can just sacrifice it if you're really that worried. We have the Force Wave Doru. Draw 2 cards, deals up to 3 targets, 2 energy damage each, which is what we already have in play. We have the Graviton Cannon. Deal 1 target, 5 energy damage, then draw 5. So yeah, since we don't have anything else to play at the moment, we can do this. We can't use this because that'll put us at 7 and we'll explode since everything kicks in at the end of his turn. Hopefully you can see I'm not really a fan of this guy and I probably won't use him any more than I absolutely have to. So yeah, let's trash these. Icarus Bombardment. I'm gonna say yes because we might get one more round, but it's gonna be kind of slim. Huh. Well, not too much we can do here, I'm afraid. Let's draw. So I was hoping he could do something still, but he clearly can't. So yeah, we're going to shelter the innocent. It's alright, I've got you. We're going to use this on Daedalus because he's going to blow himself up. We're going to go full power next turn. Some truly shine as lights in the darkness. Ah, crud, I did that backwards. Oh well. I'm not going to go back. We'll hit him. For the card draw, we'll give it to Johnny. That's one of those cards I actually really could have used. Give this to Bowman. Okay, can I pull this off this turn? 15 damage. We're going to need the bull arrow. We don't need that one. So yeah, we actually have to do this one. I need to use my power. That one. Let's draw. Peerless shot. And then we'll play boxing glove. We'll do the bola here. Stop there. We got the Shrieker. So this is one of the few ongoing destruction I could have used against his packs earlier, but we didn't draw it in time, so yeah. Really would have been nice if we could have done that one. Let's get rid of the other bola. Drew the Electro. Yeah, now we get it. So keep in mind, if not for that zombie healing, he'd be out right here. Destroy all of their torments. Each time a player draws a card, one hero character may deal themselves 2 psychic damage. If no damage dealt that way, they... That's another great one for Daedalus. So we're going to need the Icarus Bombardment here. We'll get rid of the anti-gravity field and fly free. Goodbye. Did I actually read the bottom of that one? But the cooling waters receded, offering no respite. Lovelorn Wanderer. The hero with the lowest may regain 4 HP. If they do, the hero with the highest takes psychic damage. So yes, I will. Denied. Denied again. We'll put that on Bowman just as a last resort, because this should be the end right here. So we got the Gravity Snare. So it has to be a non-character target, that means not a villain, but you can bind stuff in the area like his zombies. Could have been handy had it come sooner, but it didn't, so we'll draw 4. If you had the Icarus in play, then yes, you could use that to start to discard and keep everything under control. This is your other way of destroying ongoings or environment cards, because if you notice, ongoing destruction is not as common in this game as it is in the other Sentinels versions. So yeah, that one kind of sucked. I'm not really a fan of Hades, at least with Daedalus present. We got a little bit of use out of Johnny here, but I needed probably a different equipment user to really get the most mileage out of him. So yeah, that was that, and we pick up next time. We will be going up against Omega, and that should be the final one before we've played everyone at least twice. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and good.